seconds remaining.
Hello. My name is Nomadcasts, and welcome to the Blink League. We have We Go Gym versus Poboys, or as Potton's been calling them, Poboys. How's it going, Potton?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, but I will still insist that Poboys is way cooler, because I don't get the inside joke of the name.
Okay, I mean, I don't either. Well, their picture seems to be some interesting dude eating a sub, so I don't really know what that's about, but We Go Gym, I can't really see their picture, to be honest.
Maybe somebody can explain, I cannot. We have a really quick draft hitting off again with Lich in the first phase picked, as well as the Spoodbreaker and Shadow Shaman on your side. Bit unconventional too, but
yep,
nice to mix things up.
These Brits sure don't mess around when it comes to their drafting.
Yeah, like I see a lot of quick drafting because I think the meta is pretty stale at this point. We're all waiting for the new patch, and so people either try out new stuff or go for the old stuff. So they really don't need those reserve time at the start. Favorite hero coming out there.
Oh yeah, that's your boy Mirana.
Oh yeah, my waifu.
So yeah, like obviously the Necro, the Veno, the Night Stalker, and the Monkey King being banned, and then of course the Lich being picked up, and I'm sure we'll see a Veno being picked or banned at some point in this game.
Oh, Veno is banned.
I said Viper, I think. Well, I meant to say Viper.
You said Venomancer.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
two cancers banned out.
You know, there's not a whole lot of difference between the two characters. They're both poison.
Yeah,
they're both
only that one guy is flying and the other is not, right?
Yeah, but they're both like reptile-y things.
I don't know. Veno is fine.
Radiant team.
Okay.
A clock ban, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I guess it's good. I guess it's a good ban against the Spoodbreaker because he can be really annoying against him.
Yep.
So,
yeah, and the Lich as well.
Might as well be the reason that they spend there. Well, Lich against Spoodbreaker? Like, is Spoodbreaker... I don't know, I think Spoodbreaker is doing just fine against the Lich. Arrow is a bit worrisome because you never know when you get stunned.
Nope, that's true. And yeah, I mean Shadow Shaman versus Morans can be kind of annoying as well because obviously you got to channel your shackles,
Yes.
So that's
pretty much a hard counter there.
Yep, free arrows.
Oh, free arrows? Excuse me? I think you swapped up the teams there.
Free arrows onto the Shadow Shaman.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, but usually the Shadow Shaman counters the Mirana pretty heavily. Most of the time, the Shaman either roams together with the Mirana or faces her while she's on the offlane. So, pretty much 80% of the time, Shadow Shaman is gonna get the upper hand against her. It's pretty easy to dodge arrows in the Shadow Shaman because you have high movement speed, and most of the time, like there's zero cast transition between casting shackles and running away. So it's not that much of a counter.
10 seconds remaining.
Anyway, we have the Bloodseeker banned out, Anti-Mage banned out. Interestingly, we haven't seen much Kotl gameplay picked or banned during this series. Well, I mean, in the one game we've seen, so he's pretty meta right now. So people seem to be. I mean, Kotl's are kind of boring here.
I think Kotl gets picked up as a substitute to Lich if he gets banned in the first phase, and he's really good against those kind of heroes like Viper and Drow. But I don't think we will see a Kotl here because they're way too squishy for that. Probably like a heavy melee coming out. Might as even pick up something like a Tidehunter or something. Tide would be excellent against the team so far. Special wreck havoc through the supports.
But we do have a Doom coming out on the side of We Go Gym. Definitely a suitable hero for their team name because Doom is one hench dude. Being a demon of hell has that effect on you, I guess. But yeah, they're gonna have a fair bit of lockdown for whoever Poboys pick up. And we'll see what Tyrone picks for his team. Yeah, Shaker. Sneaking through that draft.
Yeah, maybe favorable to the Tidehunter. Maybe more meta, maybe better setup for anything they have. Good teamfight combo so far. Yeah. If I were We Go Gym, I would probably, if it comes to that, ban the Void Blade.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Even though there's not much of a combo, but Void could be really good follow-up to Lich and Earthshaker.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder if they're thinking of picking up a silencer or something here. It would be pretty good with their lineup, with the Spirit Breaker and the Doom wanting to dive pretty hard and do some.
Radiant team.
On the other hand, maybe like some, Sven, like more movement speed, more armor, more physical damage. They're heavy
Nice.
physical hitters.
Yeah. These guys go gym. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, it's like almost funny because their name is like We Go Gym. Get it?
And they pick Spirit Breaker, Sven, and
10
Doom.
seconds remaining.
That's pretty funny.
Two
Let's consider ourselves
edge
funny here.
Heroes.
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe that's just all they pick is really, really swole
Dire
heroes.
team
Maybe we can
back.
guess their next hero. Who else is pretty ripped?
Oh god, that's a good pick, the Timbersaw.
Ooh, yeah,
I was
Timbersaw
thinking
versus-
I was thinking about it, but I didn't think they follow through. That probably shifts Mirana into a support role though. I don't think they want to run the Timber mid,
10
but
seconds
Timber,
remaining.
man, that's a prime spot there. Whoever plays
5
Timber will have a
seconds
lot of
remaining.
fun, even though there is the Doom. But I think Lincoln's is a good
Yeah.
item in any regard in this game.
I mean,
So
there is a Doom and a Spirit Breaker and a Shadow Shaman. So there is a fair bit of lockdown available in the Timbersaw, but at the same time,
Radiant team back.
3 melee hard hitters on the side of We Go Gym.
Bandit
Definitely.
roll, good decision.
Yep. Definitely going to lead to them to some issues.
Kotl could have worked with the Sven lineup. Might have
10
been handy
seconds
there, but
remaining.
off lane will be one hell of a lane
5
for the
seconds
Timber.
remaining.
Sven, Shadow Shaman, Spirit Breaker, potentially Doom running in. That's 4 people constantly being on this lane.
Yeah, it's going to be a tricky one for him for sure. I want to see what the
Radiant
Dire's
team
last
pick.
pick is here, and the Radiant's last pick actually. It's going to really round off these
Uh,
lineups. Radiant's still needing another core, I think.
Probably something Invoker-ish. I would go with the Invoker, especially banning out the Puck there. They know they have the free ban into pick choice.
10 seconds remaining.
Invoker, what else could work? They could still pick up
5
the Viper.
seconds remaining.
Could work as well against the team. Good kiting. Otherwise, options. Shadow Fiend if they are really greedy and want to close out mid game, but I don't know if that's the best choice against the Shadow Shaman and the Spirit Breaker.
Well, they're taking their time over this one, that's for sure. Tyrone drafting for Poboys. Let's see what he pulls out of the bag.
What could he pick? Like Queen of Pain is an option, but again, there's Shadow
Well-
Shaman and the Doom.
Yeah, you
Uh,
want someone who can kind of tank up a bit. Maybe like a Razor or something even. Might
They
do
they
them
were
pretty well
really
here.
fast on their puck bans, so they have plan in mind. I think they're just checking alternatives right now, but are just taking a time to maybe start off strats to conserve some time there. But I'm saying they're going Invoker
Dire team pick.
or the Viper.
Oh, the Viper, yeah. Probably could have predicted that one if we had our thinking hats on, hey.
Maybe Invoker was too fishy with the Doom up. Viper doesn't care about Doom.
Nope. Not one bit. And they don't have long to pick this last hero, but they've had a long time to
10
think about it
seconds
thanks to the
remaining.
Radiant. So we'll see what hero
5 seconds.
We Go
remaining.
Gym pick up to round off their draft.
I don't know. What do you put mid with such a heavy roaming combo? Probably Lina could work against Viper, even though she has a hard time on her own.
Yeah.
This is surely a Doom off lane. There's not much that can threaten the Doom on the off lane. Arrow Earthshaker could work, but other than that, Earthshaker will probably pick up EXP somewhere else.
Yeah. And it is going to be the Razor for We
The
Go
classic.
Gym. Okay.
The classic Viper and a D counter it is.
Yeah. Very well then. So we have our draft, we have our heroes, and our players loading in. Let's get in to this game in the best of one series between We Go Gym and Poboys. Eventually.
If the
Actually,
Earthshaker can decide who to pick.
It's a tough choice for him, that's for sure.
Getting all the time they can to plan out possible threats, so it's a good
Yep.
call.
Yep. Getting the pencil and paper out and making their plans. From this draft, who do you say his draft is stronger?
I would go with Rigo Jim here. They have
Yeah.
all the mid-game power, they have heavy early-game ganking potential.
Okay.
The only thing that would worry me for the mid-game is if the Timber gets really fed, but they might as well be running the Timber mid at this point and just do some fancy, not tri-lane, but Viper +1 on the off-lane, Lich Viper, because I think Viper mid against Razor, he's gonna do well, but he could easily be ganked there, and if you want to gank mid, you want it on the Timber, because Timber has the biggest chance of surviving there.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to put my money on the Radiant here. I think their picks are a little bit stronger. I mean, Razor achieves a lot against Viper, but other than that, there's a lot to punish him, and there's a lot to punish all of the heroes if they get too greedy. And it is a very greedy lineup from We Go Jim. Talking of which, would you like to run through the heroes, please?
Prepare for battle.
Okay, starting off with the Earthshake on the Radiant side is played by Tyrone, I believe it's the team captain. Then we have the Lich played by Snab with a big B. The Timbersaw got picked up by Mambo Vippy. The Viper by Pickerick, and the bottom is getting played by Pikemaster 889.
Thank you very much. And then over on the dire side, we have Inferno Koi being played by Sven, smoked up to warn him of any incoming danger on their own route. Meanwhile, we have Shaman. Oh no, just for the movement to get out there. Meanwhile, we have Judge Dave playing the Shadow Shaman. And we have the Spirit Breaker being played by Rich Chocolate Man, but I might have to break as we might have a little bit of action here.
Of shows.
Shaker reveal.
reacting.
The arrow coming out, it's going to land, and the wall as well, but the wall's blocking them out a little bit. He'll have to run around this one if he wants to get anything done. Can they have the
they got
damage to
him.
finish him off? Yes, they do.
Bit of miscommunication there who goes first. The arrow came out and immediately hit together with the Earthshaker. But
Yep.
at least they got the kill in the end. If they had a really good fissure, maybe like blocking off this part here with the fissure here, they might have gotten two there. Because Sven initially did not react when he was standing there, only after the smoke broke for like 2 seconds.
The
Yeah.
battle begins.
But securing 3 bounty rune and the first blood, that
Yep.
surely helps. And it looks like the Mirana is heading towards mid, and they go with a tri-lane on top.
Actually, the Doom did get the bounty rune at bottom, so it was an even rune
Okay.
swap in the end. Talking of which, just finishing off here, Dratnon playing the Razor. He was going to immediately static link Pokemaster 889 just to get a little bit of damage. Not much. And LOG Reaper playing that Doom on the off lane. So, here we go, getting into the game. We have the dual lane of Viper and Viper. Viper and Lich, sorry.
That's not a duo, that's a tri versus tri lane action right there, and I really like it.
Oh yeah, here comes Tyrone. Big man Tyrone. Meanwhile, Rich Chocolate Man.
He's looking for the block on the camp, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
No, he just wants to roam around.
Okay.
Shadow Shaman is dangerously low, so they might as well go on him. Okay, gets a nice block though.
Yep, charging onto Tyrone here, but just to keep him away more than anything.
But it didn't work. Because the creep casts a spell and toggles the creeps. Okay, lost the creep there. Lost the entire wave again.
Yep.
That's a bit sad. The mid lineup, I like it. They swapped up the bottom there. She's doing okay against Razor. Obviously has to take early leap, which is never cool. But
No.
at least bottom got an enjoyable lane because it's Timber against Doom.
Yep. That said, she hasn't actually. She just got her first last hit at mid. So.
Oh, and there's the
Judge
Shadow
Dave
Shaman
going
falling
down. Going to the neutral creep though. Not going to the side of
Lucky him.
We Go Jim. No, We Go Jim
Nice
is on the
block
dire side.
from
Sorry,
the Fissure
Poboys.
again.
Inferno Koi taking a little bit too much damage here from that poison from Pickle Rick.
Yeah, it's a bit irritating that the team names do no longer show up on top.
Yeah, it's. Oh well, we'll get over it, I'm sure. There's stun coming out. Timsaw could be in a spot of bother here, as the burn does bring him down. Reaper getting himself a little sneaky kill here, using that Infernal Blade.
On top of the fight.
Doesn't look like Snap's gonna fall down, but not before Inferno Koi. Then the Sven goes down. Pickle Rick doing his best just to drop down some poison to cover his retreat, but Judge Dave isn't having it. He's following, and here comes the dive from Rice Chocolate Man, and it does look like Pickle Rick's gonna follow with the shock just to finish him off. Snap, dropping the Ice Blast. Rice Chocolate Man, sorry, gonna. Shuffle away. God, I'm really messed up on the names, aren't I?
Might have been wiser from the Viper to just straight up run instead of trying to make a play.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this is a very, very sad mid lane for the Morana. I mean, she's managing to get a little bit, but Drayton really is not giving her much love.
She's a placeholder mid because they don't want to put the Viper mid. They swapped up last minute, it seems like. So she's like, she transitioned from being a core role in the draft to being a support for, and then transitioning back to a mid player. So it's really hard to find her spot against the Viper. At least he has the Earthshaker sometimes in mid, but there's not a big kill potential there unless she hits like level 5 soon. Coming out though, this should be a kill in mid.
Oh, yep, Yara landing on the Drayton.
But not for the Morana, for the Razor it is.
Yeah, Morana running away there and actually causing her to get killed by the plasma field.
No, smack talk going on there.
Smack talk. Rude.
It's okay.
Rude.
Nah, it's not rude if you Razor and steal 100 damage, then it's not rude.
Well, there's action happening all over the place, not just on this aggro versus defensive tri lane.
Viper picked up some levels top. They are 1 level ahead of the tri lane now, with Lich being 2 levels ahead because, hey, I'm Lich.
Yep.
And Earthshaker got level 2 as well, so I think they're doing quite well in the XP department. Mid is doing not too shabby. Timber is doing well bottom lane over the Doom, even though he died once.
Yeah,
but looks like Earth is in trouble. No, okay, they decided to not go on him. Viper getting good farm top though. Sven with only 11 last, it's tying up with the Doom.
Yeah, it's not the best.
And now there's a man fight bottom.
Well, we all know who will win that one.
Timber might go down bottom.
Yeah, those stacks of reactive armor really helping him out there to survive through all of that.
Yeah, especially Whirling Death is so good against Doom. He takes so much damage out of one. I think he takes like 300 from one Whirling Death. They're looking for top to block off with the fissure if Sven goes for last hit.
Yeah, and Judge Dave will be in a bad position if that does happen, and the pause comes out from himself, Judge Dave. Mouse issue.
1 second. So Razor has his face boots, bottle, and half an Oculi in mid, going drums for the looks of it. Right choice in my opinion.
Yeah, that move speed's going to be really important versus the Viper and the Morana.
Yeah, Morana caught up in last hits quite heavily, even though she died once.
Yeah, that's true. It's always nice to come back to lane, but getting her damage sapped. Now she's got to stay out of lane for a while. But the good thing about Morana is that she's always going to have this arrow, so she can always action top as they're going onto the Viper. The lovely Fisher coming out from Tyrone, blocking Rice Chocolate off from the rest of his team, and now he's just kind of looking at this wall. What do I do? What do I do? As he gets mashed down, but he's gonna live on 2 HP, and the stun doing really good work. But Judge Dave, oh my gosh, and Rice Chocolate Man coming in on like 17 health, and it's not going to be worth it. It's Inferno Koi can't finish off a kill. Oh yes, he can, eating the mango to get the kill. Well, they had to get someone there, but I can't help but feel it wasn't quite enough.
Razor might be killing the Viper off top. No,
yeah, Viper TP'd away. It's just the Earthshaker, but Razor might see what he can get anyway. And he's going to find him,
in trouble,
but he's going to have to chase him down. Oh, yeah, but the stun comes in, but looking back at top lane, Tyrone, can he get finished off? The movement speed from Razor isn't there. He bottles up, but no, now he finds himself in a bad place. He's going to try and TP up, but there's obviously going to be the fissure there. Meanwhile, bottom lane, nope, everything's fine. Bottom lane, let's go back to top. Drayton does die to the support combo, but not before doing a lot of damage to Snab.
Yeah, there's a lot of rotations right there, and it's a bit sad. It's a bit sad that Doom didn't die bottom. It was a really good gank, but they had to kind of abandon it just before they got him. Scorched Earth, really strong.
Oh, man,
Out of
tanking
mana
the
might be
tower
in
and getting stunned. No, he does manage to aggro switch just before he gets stunned there, so...
Yeah, I think
and the Doom comes out, but he's always got these reactive armor stacks, and...
Taking down though.
Yeah, he's definitely going to fall to this, I think. He needs the charge, and there it comes. Rice Chocolate Man securing the kill. Onto the Timbersaw. Yeah, it's all over the place. But hey, I don't think we've missed a kill yet.
Oh, we missed one. Pretty sure. We missed the one on top on the Shadow Shaman.
I think I caught it.
Nah.
Shh, no one noticed.
Earth finally got some levels bottom, now level 4. He was really out of place in the tri lane because he couldn't get any XP and he was level 2 and he really needed that totem. But thank God he found some levels, and of course there's always Lich. Ward immediately spotted out, well done. So they know exactly where the ward is. Yes. Viper top playing super aggressive for the fact he's alone.
Trouble. Here comes the Shackles. Sven ready with the stun, and that's going to come out next. They're going to need a little bit of help to finish this guy off because he's kind of tanky. The Hex is there. He tries for the TP. Dranton comes in with the static field, and that is going to be...
The Shaman gets the kill.
Plasma
and
field,
Razor immediately TP's bottom to the rune. Probably ganks the Timber. Doom is not near up, but Timber is super aggressive on the tower.
Yeah, this could not pay off for him. Razor's coming up behind. There is... Well, I'm not sure Timber is going to escape this one as he tries to throw a chakra out to get a retribution kill, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's still not a single Timber chain so far. I mean, it is pretty useless against their lineup, but I think one point would have saved them earlier.
Noob skill, doesn't need it.
Sven is still trailing behind the last hits quite a lot.
Yeah,
Rana catched up to the Razor, and the Timber, even though he died a lot, he has a lot of last hits, so he compensated for that. So net worth wise, they're pretty much tied up at bottom. Doom being ahead, of course, because of the reason kill.
Smoke's coming out on the side of the We Go Gym team. Both the Spirit Breaker and the Shadow Shaman buying smokes. And TPing top, and Razor's on his way up as well. Still got this Arcane Rune to burn, so in they come. Oh, the Lich ulti though, dropping onto Inferno Koi. It's going to bounce to the creep, so that's unlucky there. But now Morana jumping in. Inferno Koi is going to drop. Chocolate Man too. Razor's coming in. They're going to see if they got the damage. Pokemon's going to go down. Pickle Rick gonna follow as Judge Dave gets the shackles, or is he? He's trying to run away, but it's not quite enough. And Dranton also going to find Snab in the trees as well. 3 kills going the way. The good luck, have fun coming out as well. Meanwhile at bottom they get another kill on to the Timbersaw, not even having to drop the Doom for that one either, so yeah, things going pretty well for We Go Gym right now as they get 12 kills over 8 on the scoreboard.
Yeah. They might want to look out for the item progression though, because the Razor's holding drums as well as the Drew.
The double stun, but Judge Dave actually just going to fall to the tower here, not really keeping an eye on his own health, and Rice Chocolate Man cancelling that charge. Meanwhile at mid, they're going to deny the tower. TP, there's really nothing they can do here. It's just a Lich, so without an ultimate. And how's bottom going? Well, Timbersaw is ahead on last hits, but he's also died 3 times, I believe. So
yeah, he's trailing in net worth.
4 deaths. Right now. 4 deaths. Yeah. So last hits don't really mean that much if you've died 4 times, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he played a bit too aggressive, or like he really counted on top holding the Spirit Breaker there because they were doing pretty good with the Viper. But
Razor's got Aquila drums already. Meanwhile at top, Rice Chocolate Man getting jumped by the Viper. I don't think he's going to escape this one as he tries to run around the corner. 1 more poison, that'll do it. finishes him off. Viper getting a nice little kill there onto the Spirit Breaker with really no escape mechanism if he's used his charge, which I believe he had. Moranosi was also dropped to defend that one, but they do have a sentry down on the side of We Go Gym, so they will.
Timber might be in trouble bottom again with the Razor roaming in from behind. Probably gets doomed any moment. There we go.
There we go. Doom's been dropped, and then in comes Razor to finish the job. Bish bash bosh. Yep, just gonna leave him to suffer in the trees. Although,
better safe than sorry.
Yeah, well, I think possibly his reactive armor helps him heal through the Doom damage at level 1. I'm not quite sure. But
I think he would have still died because the stacks were ready to run out, but better safe than sorry there. So,
do the stacks run out if he keeps taking damage though?
I believe they run out faster than the Doom instances actually take him down. So
okay.
So top just TP'd away. The Viper got we're going bottom.
Yeah, Inferno Koi
Top might be in trouble. The Timber is now top, so they just swapped that up, but the wards from the Shadow Shaman are up, but they might get the Timber.
Oh, there he immediately gets Hex as he comes in, but actually Rice Chocolate Man cancelling the charge there. And now the Chakram coming out, hitting all 3. And Mambo Vippy can just kind of go pretty hard on this. He's level 9 versus level 4, oh dear, level 4 Spirit Break, that's not what you want to see. Level 6 Inferno Koi and level 7 Judge Dave.
The Doom fight bottom and the Razor got the Viper and missed it. Damn. Actually good play there.
Oops, Snap also shopping here. He doesn't have his Ice Blast. An LOG Reaper probably. Oh no, not defend the Echo Blast. Echo Slam is thrown out as well. Drayton though, a lot of damage here, especially with that double damage. Oh, nice juke through the trees though. Tyrone running it round.
Well done.
Oh, nicely done. He does try and use a Soul Ring to get the fissure, but it wasn't a mistake. Oh dear, it could have been so good for him. Dranton though, is it too much? He jumped into the trees trying to get away from Pokemaster, but Pokemaster does manage to finally bring down the Dranton. Meanwhile, up at top, and
they took down the Timber under the tower. Timber was diving, didn't work out, got strength, and Shackle too strong.
Are you trying to tell me this Timbersaw overextended?
A little.
No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. This Timbersaw has proven himself to be very safe and
he died here, so that's pretty much out of position.
Well calculated player.
He's doing the Timber stuff. Like Timber works or it doesn't. He's playing fairly well.
Oh no, for sure. You can't play a cowardly Timbersaw. That's just doomed to fail. And Sven picking up some stacks here at the top lane, so that's actually really good for him. Puts him on the board and gets him above the Viper in net worth, I would imagine. Oh no, he's still actually massively behind the Viper.
Fight bottom.
And Viper's going down to the Doom.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, someone else TP's out.
Sven regenerated up. They're looking for them in the jungle. Oh, the scan barely misses.
Ooh. And now they're going to run around each other. Sven, completely unbeknownst to what's above him. They see the courier. They see the courier. Can they get this? The leap forwards. The miss uphill. There we go. Courier's down.
Mealstrom is up.
Yep. We just learnt that. Ooh. Timbersaw's currently a sheep. That's not going to be enough to save Judge Dave. And the arrow coming in to finish him off. Nicely done.
Sven was actually super lucky there to evade like 3 ganks in a row.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like Doom diving the Viper bottom. Once.
Well, he's got drums as well. This is a drums team. They are playing their bongos loudly. And Pickle Ricky's going to need some help, but here comes Snap. Doom, you can't keep chasing this, bro. Oh my god, that's a lot of ultimates committed to him. He is going to fall down, but here comes Dranton. Look and see what he can pick up as well, but could this be a double overextension? I mean, they're trying to fight 1 versus 3 right now. Dranton, I think he might be overstepping his mark. He's got the phase boots. There is Spirit Breaker charging in, but I don't know how long he's going to take to get here as he charges down the map. But he actually cancels it before he gets past the wall, and they are both going to get killed off. The Doom and...
Well done by Doom, actually. Like, Doom solo killed the Viper pretty much under 4 heroes. Calculating just enough, and then the Razor helped off and still got the Lich, so in the end... It's an even fight, and Razor got out ahead as well.
Yep.
More XP for him.
Yeah, pretty much that's what it means, isn't it? When you kill one in a 3v1 gank, is that you get all the XP for yourself, meanwhile they get the XP split between the two of them who are left alive, so...
Smart decision making from Doom. Maxing the Infernal Blade. It's super good against the Viper.
Yep. This team are definitely pulling out their calculators and doing the maths. Doom just running past the Timbersaw to take that tower. Unfortunately, no one noticed that. And actually, oh dear, Timbersaw.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman against Timber is a pain.
Yep. Catches you out and stops you moving around. It's unfortunately what you want. Meanwhile, Poke Master. Yep. This could be bad as Razor gets a static storm. The lightning is up. Poke Master. She doesn't have the leap anymore, so she's just going to throw out the stun and accept her death. Admirably.
Not much to do there. Antidote and I will come in as well. They notice it. Yeah, they do. So that's 2 denied towers so far.
Yep. At mid and top, let's see what else I can do.
Doom picked up the Blink dagger now. And Sven finished up the Mask of Madness. Spiritbreaker finally got some levels. That's good for him. He really needed those. I believe it was slightly underwater, wasn't it?
I think so, if they did spot it. The pings are coming out.
Lich don't.
He's like, I think they might have smoked. And he just figured out the hard way.
Ouch, the crit.
Is he going to drop the Ice Blast for this? I feel like he could, but no, not if he gets shackled. Judge Dave positioning himself perfectly through the trees
from the
there.
Viper bottom.
Yeah, Viper, he's being charged, he's been doomed.
They know.
They might call this off. I'm not sure how brave they want to be on this one.
They had it us, but too far ahead. Viper, Doom doesn't slow. Good for him.
Yeah. Tyrone looking
Shaker top might
with the straight into the Echo, and that is going to be enough magic damage to bring down the Sven.
Good call there. Bottom getting
nice little kill.
Getting charged.
Oh, can she get away? Yes, she can.
Okay, it's just a T2 tower. It's still it's a really early T2. Shadow Shaman is up.
Yeah, you're always going to lose your towers when Shadow Shaman's in the game. It's kind of just puts a lifeline on your towers, and she will do her best to try and defend this, but actually it's really risky for her to try anything versus this Doom.
Razor might be going top to kill the Timber, and I don't think Timber stands a chance.
He's got his Yasher, he's got his drums, it's going to be very difficult. Oh, that's not a great Timber chain. He needs to get away from this guy, and he doesn't break the... Oh, Fisher coming in, very nice, saves the Timber Saw, I think. I think his damage would have been too crazy for him to survive.
Nah, he should have been fine. He already had some stacks up in reactive, like 4. So that was armor down his way. Even though with 6 Eye of the Storms, it's Timber catching up. He's almost at Bloodstone, 60 gold missing, so he's fine. As long as he doesn't enter top, because now it's super dangerous up there.
Yep.
That Doom is far ahead and he's out for blood. Straight BKB after the blink.
Yep, seems pretty smart. Versus the Air Shaker, that's the Timber Saw.
And the Marauder damage. There's a lot of magic damage and he doesn't like that.
Nope.
I think it's the reason that it's the same reason that Razor picked up the hood. 2 dusts and sentries on the support's nice, so they're well equipped for a gank. Sven is farming. They want to fight top. Oh, Doom, you're in a good position, dude. But 10 seconds on his ult. They really want to wait, don't they?
Patience from Zoe. And now they jump in, but the Ice Blast coming through is going to do quite a lot of damage unless it keeps hitting creeps, which it looks like it's gonna. It's not going to bounce that much, but it is going to slow them down enough to stop them.
The charge, which
ooh, there comes a Fissure. Very nice. Blocking Rice Chocolate Man off, but actually just going to turn around and ulti Tyrone. LOG Reaper getting the Viper Strike onto him. Rice Chocolate Man, is he going to survive through this one? Maybe not. Mambo Vippy in the trees. The Timber Saw trying to do his most to burn down the Razor, but it's not quite enough. He gets himself a double kill after taking up. Ooh, Reaper going down as well. Yep. Doom overstaying his welcome and trying to get the Doom onto Pickle Rick, but it's not quite enough. They're scanning the trees here to see if anybody's hanging around, but they're not.
Yeah, the fissure block was actually really well this time. Like
yeah.
in earlier fights, the Earthshaker was kind of going 2 ways, protecting the team, but also hindering them from counter-attacking. But this time it worked out really well and was a really good block. Even though he died for it, but
yeah,
secured 2 kills for his team, that's for sure.
Yeah, and stops him like being able to juke through the trees or any of that rubbish. It's just great use of the fissure there.
Razor with the finished S and Y. Going for the Timber bottom. Oh, missed the Timber chain again.
Well, it wasn't
And
a terrible one. Can he get
TP for
another
him
one?
this time?
Yeah, Dranson is going to call off
not his.
the chase here. He's got a Bloodstone now. Not a terrible timing on this Bloodstone considering the game he's had.
Yeah, like 21 minutes, fine, I guess. Like, he had good last hit, so that's pretty much. And when he died, he almost had no money all the time, so he did not lose much when he died. Just downtime and farming. Doom venturing out. I just did a boundary. Did not get spotted. There's no wards for the Radiant beside the top lane right now.
It's a Solar Crest up for the Viper. That's a pretty cool build, going for the Dragon Lance into the Solar Crest.
That's exact.
Yeah, Viper is definitely a key role, but
Ooh, smoke up.
they need really hard physical damage.
Has
Doom might
Tyrone
be-
got the blink? Yes, he does. He's going to immediately drop the Echo onto Doom. LOG's in a lot of trouble right now. The Ice Blast coming out as well. He is going to fall.
Viper coming in from last hit, as usual. Mid.
Typical Viper teamfight contribution.
Dodges the
Arrow
arrow.
missing.
Tower is under
It's really hard to arrow
waiting
someone
for
with
the
such
chance.
high attack speed. Movement speed. Ooh, Mambo Vippy, this guy, look at him. He's going beyond the tower to try and get his TP, and it looks like it's going to be the right move. Nothing to cancel his TP there. Looking at top now and actually going on to Judge Dave. What a rotation from this guy, jumping from one side of the map to the other, going from getting killed to getting a kill, as Judge Dave looks to fall with Tyrone there to help out his boy Mambo Vippy.
Yeah, I think it's really important that Timber gets some bloodstone charges by collectively just ganking with 4 or 5 people here.
Yeah, well,
Timbersaw is the key role in their game plan, I would say.
yeah. Ooh.
Until the physical from Viper and the Mirana comes online.
Oh, Inferno Koi trying to drop the ultimate back onto Pokemaster with the ultimate from the oh my god. From the
that's
Spirit
pretty
Breaker
bad.
as well. Wow, she thought she had that kill. I thought she had that kill, but actually Inferno Koi, really, really smart move. I was like, what is he doing dropping the God Strength? But actually he turned that one around really, really nicely. Gotta feel bad for the Mirana though.
A little, yeah. She could have leapt at the end, but would have still got hit.
Yeah. I think it would have been more worth it. I think
That's
she
fine.
could, it's just one more hit on that Sven she was thinking. And unfortunately it didn't land.
That's
I didn't
an
land the
Indus
kill.
Doom. Interesting. If he
Yeah,
finds the Timber, it's a dead Timber. That's for sure.
looks like
And
he
finds
might.
him.
Is he going to drop the Doom? He's picking it out to his team. He's not going to... Oh, could this be his death wish?
Definitely a dead Timber if he ults.
He's used his
Especially
Timber
now.
Chain now. But
No,
there's
he can
13 stacks in reactive armor. Maybe that's what Reaper's thinking of here.
They have Hex and Shackles. He's just
Here we
waiting.
go, yep. Now he's got his teammates in, he's ready to go. Bring down this Timbersaw. He's tanking through it pretty well, but there are just going to be too many heroes here. And that is going to be him dead. Goodbye Bloodstone charges. Can hear them flying away on the wind.
Yeah. But what are the alternatives for the Timber here? Like, there's not much he can build. Like, Bloodstone and go pretty much all in his item build on it is probably the best choice he can make.
Is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
He's not gonna get the chance to actually fight two different items against the team because they have Shadow Shaman and Sven up and a Razor, so there's a lot of pushing potential there.
Talking of the Shadow Shaman, he didn't drop the snakes. Oh, big ulties coming out from the team of Poboys. They're jumping on this one pretty hard. They don't manage to get a kill off that, although Reaper is very low. He is going to fall. Razor stealing a lot of damage. Nice arrow coming out onto Shadow Shaman, though. He's going to drop as well. Rice Chocolate Man giving his life for the cause, trying to help his buddy Razor get away, which he will do. Wow. That's the power of the ultimates, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be careful with that Earthshaker in the game. You always got to be thinking, especially when you're pushing, when is that Echo Slam going to come in? And the answer is right now. And now, the gold lead of We Go Jim has just been reduced quite massively to under 1k, in fact.
And will probably swing as soon as the Rage falls because they'll be going straight to the Rage Pit. Timber doesn't care much with Frost Armor about the Rage.
Yeah.
I think the Maelstrom on the Mirana was an excellent choice this game, and also really fast Lincolns afterwards, so she has like no enemies in the fight. he's gonna kill her. If they commit 2 or 3 spells to kill her, the Viper tears them apart. So good call there.
Yep. Interesting they give the Aegis to the Mirana rather than the Timber like I would have expected, but actually jumping. Oh, nice arrow onto Judge Dave. However, the Fisher does miss, so that means he is going to escape.
That was precasted Fisher. He expected the arrow to last a little longer.
Yeah.
But the Mirana kind of much leaped into the arrow path, which actually reduces like time the arrow stuns because it's measured on the units traveled.
Okay.
But
That
Hex coming
Timber
out.
Saw is a sheep. Razor coming up from behind, trying to steal some damage off the Viper, but Viper... Oh, that's a Timber Saw, doomed up. Good decisions here, not going onto the Aegis target, and that is 2 down. 1 on each side, and now the Lich goes down as well, and they go onto the Viper, trying to take chunks out of him, but they can't catch up. That poison's slowing them right down. Now they're going to try go on Tyrone. He's going to fall pretty quickly, but not quite enough. Not going to fall, but the Viper is... Now Pokemaster dealing the damage to Razor, but Reaper's right behind him and he's going to bring him down, but it's only an Aegis, so it's not a kill, so Reaper just having to back off now. But Tyrone, ooh, nearly landing that
But the
totem
missed shot
slam.
from the Doom. He's stuck in the trees, and they know.
They know, yeah, they see him. Oh god, this is awkward.
They
This
hit
is
him.
really awkward. He's just, ooh,
And no,
oh,
wait,
oh,
wait.
oh,
There
there
we
we
go.
go, there we go. Making a meal of that one, guys, but they got there in the end.
That's exactly the scenario we was talking about. Like Viper and everything took the heat in the fight. If you look at the mid lane, like they took the heat here and here with the 2 kills. Mirana was just traveling back and forth, got 3 kills just by hitting people solely because the Shadow Shaman couldn't catch her.
Yep. It's all about avoiding this lockdown, which the Dire team have.
And straight for the butterfly, no hesitation, no BKB, going for it.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And she has a lot of damage now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Quite interesting, no BKB with a Lincoln Sphere. I don't think she does need it, because obviously.
Personally, I would have gotten for the Desolator because there is a Sven on the team. But I think Butterfly will serve just as fine as long as they somehow protect her from the Shadow Shaman.
Tower is under attack.
Spirit Breaker under ward.
Oh, he
And then a
does
pretty
get
bad
slowed. The arrow.
gets
Oh,
the
that's a
arrow.
very long arrow. Spirit Breaker might as well start reading a book right now because he is out for long haul.
Secures them to T2. Might be even high ground push.
Very possibly. That Spirit Breaker is not going to have buyback.
I mean, Mirana is 6 levels above Sven, so she can. She's far ahead.
What a
Only
turnaround
one
from
above the
Poboys. They didn't do great on
Yeah.
this laning stage, but all of a sudden they just pulled out of the bag.
Bullseye.
Yeah, Timbersaw was doing pretty bad. Oh, now
There's
comes
the
the Doom. Not gonna actually doom the Mirana. Wants to get a Timbersaw there, so he jumps in and cancels it. But the BKB immediately up, sending Poboy scattering. Oh dear, this could be a big ultimate from the Earthshaker, but no, they're not gonna jump in. And the Mirana does unfortunately go down.
I've got
Now-
like 2 seconds on this Blink
The
Dagger.
Doom is up, but Pickle Rick getting his damage sapped very, very quickly. You can see it all going away here, and that's done from Doom. Is going to secure the kill, stop him from TPing away. Pickle Rick is down, and now, well, the Poboys their turn to throw away their advantage, huh?
I think they overstayed their welcome just a little. I think moving them around on the high ground was a mistake. Could have well just stood here with the Viper and here with the Mirana and just have Earthshaker positioned somewhere around there. So, but instead they had the Mirana here and then the Doom just jumped in and pretty much everybody in this area picnicked because there was a Doom and now they're getting T2 mid, I believe. Do they drop the wards for this or do they go for high ground? That's the question.
Yeah, I was actually super surprised we didn't see a huge echo out from the Earthshaker in that fight,
Yes, it
because they were
was.
all grabbed together, but apparently he didn't have the blink. He blinked out of the fight, I think, so...
Yeah, like, he blinked immediately when the Doom came in, which is the right choice, because if
Yeah.
he gets doomed,
Dire's top tower is
Timber
under
can't do much without the lockdown, and Earthshaker is pretty much 80% of the lockdown.
Yeah.
So it's the right call to blink away then, but I think it was just a well done initiation from the Doom.
Yeah, and he's going for the
Using
Heaven's
BKB
Halberd next,
couldn't get
actually.
this.
No, I really
Doom?
like that. I really like that Heaven's Halberd on Doom. If
Yeah,
once he
right
gets
call.
that. Because against
Get
the
one
Mirana and the Viper, both of those guys, it's super, super strong. It's also a great tool for breaking the Lincoln Sphere as well. And I know it's an expensive thing to use to break the Lincoln Sphere, but sometimes, if you don't have level death, you might need it.
Pretty much a decision from the team as well, with the Shiva on the Razor helps out with that as well. Now Glimmer Cape on the Spirit Breaker coming out, Shadow Shaman has his Aghanim's up, so they need protection from items because they don't have any physical healers or anti-disables.
Good point. And Mirana getting her farm on right now. Let's have a look at the old net worths, and yep, she's just behind the Razor. But Razor very much king of the farm with his Shiva's Guard and looking towards an MKB next. Directly responding to Mirana's choice and item.
I think the Radiant should just smoke up, get killed. They have a good ward here, they have a good ward there. So there's good vision. They know where they are. I think they're a little bit too scared for their position because they recently just got 5k net worth back. But their mindset is probably still affected by the fight before that, where they lost all their advantage. So, but utilize the Doom's BKB because BKBs on defense are usually not that great because the attacker just forces it out.
Yeah. Well, looks like the Radiant Poboys grouping up for this smoke, coming up, and they're going to immediately find a lot of people as they pop the Mirana ulti and going to get right up in their grill, but they do have a sentry down. They're going to know this is happening, and here comes this charge, and Razor coming on the sidelines. Oh my god, it's all going off. And the Echo Slam coming down, but it's already too late as Sven pops a BKB and ripping through everybody. Lich and Earthshaker is down, the Tendosaur as well. Inferno Koi chasing down Pokemaster, the Mist going to make her live a little bit longer, but eventually the Infernal Blade brings her down. Wow. What a fight.
The Viper's still fighting. The Viper gets a retribution kill there, so Spirit Breaker extending slightly, but he's...
Oh, I don't know, this Razor's very fast. He might just run him down here.
But it's a Razor.
Yep, with the Shivas, it's pretty brutal, and now Pickle Rick goes down as well.
That counts as a team wipe.
Yep, yeah, that's definitely a team wipe. And
That one sentry that could.
they're just pinging that sentry, pinging it like crazy.
MVP sentry.
Yep. Most
I
valuable
think
player in the game.
going with the Echo on the Shaman would have been an excellent choice just to take him out of the fight. Allows the Viper to just run around freely beside the Sven stun. But I guess they wanted a better, juicier target. Paid the price. Pretty much a coin flip. Like if they had no sentry there, it would have been a disaster for the Dire.
Yeah, absolutely. That was so lucky. Well, I mean, well calculated as well, you have to say. Like they were very aware. They never forgot, even though it hasn't been used as much this game. They were very aware of the Moonlight Shadow and what it could do to them.
Yeah. The play was good. Smoking was really well executed. Like, Dia had no idea. It was pretty much only coincidence that they were around the same area.
Yeah.
Might have been, well, just a kill there, but slight hesitation and excellent instant hex coming out before he died. So, Shadow Shaman reacted really well there. With Arcane Rune? Ah.
Yeah, he's
Man,
got...
I'm fairly sure he wants to push mid so hard right now.
Yeah, he's got his snakes. Snakes and Arcane Rune. Some good stuff right there. Mango Vippy not too pleased about that last fight, losing all his Bloodstone charges once again. He must be just getting real sick of being doomed up, to be honest. He has got a Lincoln Sphere now, but...
Yeah, the charge pretty much preemptively clears the Doom target. So that's a nice little gimmick there for them.
Yeah, true.
Spirit Breaker doesn't need to be there. Just pop Lincolns wherever he pleases and Doom immediately jumps in as soon as it pops.
Yeah, and he has been doing that pretty well throughout this game, as we've seen. Especially on that Mirana kill at mid.
Seems like both teams just want to farm up now and fish for wards.
Yep, it's ward catching time. And they're both checking Roche quite often, but it's not quite up yet. Still 40 seconds until...
There is a smoke in the Spirit Breaker and they're all in the area. I believe they push out and maybe smoke up after that, but...
The prize is mine.
Unfortunately, his Arcane Rune is no longer. So that's pretty sad.
Over there, all on the ward, and Sven is trading behind. They have the ward on their own, so... Not a single sentry there, so this time it could actually work with the Mirana ult. One sentry on the Spirit Breaker. gets dropped.
Yeah, that might have been a bit obvious though.
A little.
And especially, you know, they got burnt really, really badly that last fight, so they've got to be careful.
I
They've got to
don't
have this in the
think, I don't
forefront of their
think that
minds.
the Razor and Steve doesn't have anything to fear. He has an MKB, hits the Mirana like a truck now.
Yep.
Chimba is having really bad time, down to 5 charges, has pretty much nothing. Only thing going for the Radiant right now is like the split push. 2 lanes pushing out, but
They still got to be really, really careful though, because they got so much hard catch abilities like the Shadow Shim and the Doom.
so
And
wards
here
up.
come out the wards.
And
split
the
shot.
Chimba-
Oh, in comes the Sven on the back of the Pickle Rick, and he is going to try and bring that Viper down. This fountain's not going to be enough to save him. They're going to tear down this tower, and now they're going to tear down these racks with the help of the wards. Tyrone coming in with a big dunk, but unfortunately he's got no team left to help him out, and the wards doing so much damage to him. Reaper.
But they're winning the
Spirit
fight.
Breaker catching an arrow, but nope, it's not going to be enough. Poboys having to buy back quite a lot here, but We Go Jim are getting kind of low. They have to be careful here. Judge Dave popping out the sheep. He is going to survive.
Demar
Go
killed
Vippy
it.
looking for more. And they're going to bring down the Lich. And
Raze is not the target you're looking for.
Nope, he could probably just turn around here, especially with the Sven on the back lines and Reaper as well. The Blade Mail's out though. They don't really want to attack into that because they've got such low health right now. Mirana leaping through the static field. Pickle Rick getting off a kill on the the Shaman. This fight is all over the place as Inferno Koi trying to escape the wrath of Mambo Vippy, and the Chakram there to finish him off. Wow.
The Mirana actually made an excellent decision. She got the bottom rags and traded it even.
Oh wow,
With,
yeah.
Like the entire rags.
Fantastic.
It's a bit sad that they still lost their own mid rags, but they had a good fight in comparison for that, even if they had 2 buybacks.
Well, 3 buybacks actually, and they did lose 2,200 gold compared to the Dyer's 700 gold gain.
Still
So-
better than losing the rags, the buybacks without getting one of their own. So,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
if
of
the
course.
counter push coming, probably forcing out Sven rebuy here or the Doom.
Yep.
I don't think they will force both.
No hesitation going up onto the high ground here though, even though these creeps are pretty tough, but they have got a Timbersaw whose Lincoln's is down, and there comes the damage
There's
steal.
the fun.
Yep, is this going to be enough to scare them away? Yes it is, they are going to
Yeah.
back off. That's what they wanted.
Get shrines.
Is under attack.
Easy money.
It's a free tower, man. Roche is up as well. If they could go for the Roche. I see them roaching fast enough. They check it.
Yeah, they got to be really, really quick though, as they are charging out on this one. And
This is the smoking mid. He gets the smoke ready.
oh, smoke into
them up.
smoke. Let's see what's going to happen here. They're all charged up on the high ground, and here comes the Echo Slam. Beautiful Timbersaw riffing through them, completely annihilating. What? Oh my god. Rice Chocolate Man on the run here, but he's not going to survive. Sven, the only one not to die. There are going to be two buybacks available, so this might not quite be it yet. There's an Inferno Koi running around on the back lines, but oh my god, what a catch.
Thank God Sven.
Oh, they're
thank God
jumping
Sven
in.
cut a good wave.
They're bringing in Timbersaw. Doomed him up. And here comes the Sven as well. They might actually get this Viper. Yes, they will. Arrow hitting on the Doom, but they're still going to try and chase Inferno Koi. He's actually got himself a haste rune. Oh, and that's going to be enough to bring down the Timbersaw.
That Earthshaker. How to diminish a 6k gold lead by your enemy, a guide by Tyrone.
Yeah, Tyrone, the man. Big man Tyrone, showing us how it's done. Man, you could just you watched them walking into that and you just went, oh no.
That was an Earthshaker's wet dream.
Yeah, that's every... you didn't even have to blink for that. They were just there. They were just waiting for it, but...
Smoke versus Mirana.
Ooh,
No sentry this time. Are
Is
they
she gonna
contesting?
brave
This is
it?
the question.
well, Doom, he does pop that
It's
Lincoln's,
Doom.
but doesn't quite... Oh, it's still on cooldown there. Multiple arrows coming out. One's going to hit on Roshan. That's pretty nice for We Go Jim. And the Shiva's popped by Dranton. He's going to try and actually catch out the Lich here, but afraid to go up onto the high ground, but just defending the Roshan for now, and Inferno Koi actually managing to get that one. So pretty nice plays actually there. Just committing the Doom to scare everybody else off, going, I'm a Doom, don't make me doom you, and everybody else giving him the respect he deserves. And
what a big back and forth game. Like we had Jim leading for the pretty much 20 to 25 minutes of the game, and then suddenly you thought it's all over, and then those crazy team fights happens left and right. Like being led is. If you look at the difference in net worth, that's a pretty grim one for Jim from the last fight.
Yeah,
that's like 9,000 pretty much swapping over.
It's pretty funny looking at the kills and deaths though. Like you have at the very top, you got Razor with 18 kills and 5 deaths, and Morana with 16 kills and 6 deaths, and at the very bottom, on the flip side, you got Rice
Lich.
Chocolate Man and Lich, with 10 and 11 deaths. And then also, well, pretty much everybody else has loads of deaths except for Earthshaker.
I think it comes down to the fact how well Jim is gonna push out their sidelines. They really didn't want Mirana backdooring and Taya Raxed and still TP in the fight again. That hurt them.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, the game might have been gone a completely other direction if they TP'd somebody back.
So, what's next? Well, apparently a smoke.
That's a rich Earthshaker. Ooh, Viper is in trouble
He's
mid.
looking for his BKB next. Viper's in trouble mid?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
If they decide to smoke him, yes, but they farmed the Ancients instead.
Good
Are they
stuff.
charge him mid? Spotted by the group wave.
No, I think he's just trying to move.
Doom is the next prime target top.
He's on the hit list.
No, it's too risky for them.
Yeah, I think everybody's kind of calming down now, like respecting the game timer and knowing how much is at stake right now in terms of this game.
I'm fairly sure they could have gotten away with the Doom kill over if they dived him on T2 and still got out all, but better not risk it.
Well, especially when there's an Aegis and a Cheese on the enemy team. You know, Doomsy pretty much the only core target they can go for, but
and everyone on their team can cancel TPs beside the Razor. Oh wait, he has an MKB, so even there's a chance.
The Razor.
So might as well not dive the tower. The inner pop player of me wants to dive the tower.
Yep, them too probably. It's taking a lot of willpower for people not to play Pub Dota right now, I feel.
Razor with cheese, tanky.
Yep.
27 armor, Shiva, BKB, cheese.
He's pretty darn hard to kill, and
Like they can get it down the Doom, no problem. Even the Sven shouldn't be a problem. But how do you kill that Razor?
yep, and he's gone for the plus 14 static link damage steal as well, which is pretty interesting. But I can actually completely understand that in this matchup. He is managing to steal quite a lot of damage. Oh, and he comes, and he does get the Doom straight onto the Timbersaw. Really on point with those, never dooming into a Lincoln's target. And here they come straight in with the Shadow Shaman wards. It's very difficult to defend from this. And what really can Poboys do? You know, there's an Aegis, there's a Cheese. It's so difficult. In comes Big Man Tyrone with the dunk. It's only on to 2 heroes though, and he is going to fall very quickly with the buyback though. Inferno Koi trying to do the damage. They're going to back out right now though. Yep.
Got what I wanted.
That was pretty sick actually. Causing the 2 buybacks and then just completely like getting away and stopping. Ooh.
Even the artillery arrows.
Yep. The shotgun artillery arrows
No
not even
chance.
managed. Wow, that was really nice from We Go Gym, because they got the racks, what they came for, and then they forced out 2 buybacks and didn't even lose a hero in doing so. So that's pretty sick right now. They've got to be in pretty. And I don't even think they lost the Aegis. I think nope, no Aegis used, no Cheese used. So
I want to point out the excellent play by Shadow Shaman. Dropped the swords, backed off, and as soon as the Earth jumped in, like between the Echo and the Enchant Totem, there was no time because Shadow Shaman jumped in, instantly hexed the Earthshaker. So
wow.
he had 0 chance of actually doing that. So he anticipated not even the move without any without anything, but you also get like half a shekel off on somebody else.
Oh, that was the sound of the Aegis running out, so no Aegis for the next fight. Obviously Cheese will still be there. Well, running into the heading towards the 50-minute mark of this game, and it's been a bit of a roller coaster, hasn't it?
It has, but I think finally the Diet take up the upper hand here. Like
Yep.
1 Rex remaining, Shadow Shaman is up again. We know where this is going.
Yep, it's going to be a tricky game for Poboys, but they've got a fair amount of damage on those tier 3s as well. You know, a rat is not out of the question. And also,
Yes,
with the Echo Slam on your team, there's always a possibility of getting those miracle team fights like we just saw a couple of minutes ago on the dire half of the map.
Yeah.
So.
If there's no sentry or gem. And the gem was actually, I believe, they lost the gem on dire bottom. Somebody
Dire
lost
did,
the gem
yeah,
and picked
yeah.
it up again.
Sorry, Earthshaker. He lost the gem. I don't think
Okay,
he didn't pick it
so
up though. I don't know who has it. Oh,
Radiant
Timbersault's
just
got it.
reclaimed.
Lotus
Oh,
Orb on
Timber.
the Timber now. That could be
Oh,
interesting.
Timber.
I want to see a Doom get reflected. That's what I want to see.
As long as it is the Doom and not the charge, I think he's fine. So that's Shadow Shaman's attempt number 3.
Oh, in he comes, and he
Yes.
does get the Doom! Yay! He did it. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy. Whatever way this game goes now, I'm glad I
The
witnessed
only
a reflected Doom. But Doom doesn't really care at all, does he?
Doom
He's
just reaches
far too
through it.
tanky, yeah.
Tower is falling.
Timber, well, he's struggling a bit here, and they're just letting Inferno Koi just man down these racks. There's nothing they can do to bring him down quickly enough, and that's Mega Creeps. The Sven does fall eventually, and in comes the Echo Slam. They're going to catch themselves a small kill on the Shadow Shaman, as well as the Sven. A slightly bigger kill. Rice Chocolate Man going to sneak away on the sidelines. Dranton, he's going to sneak off down the lane. Have they got enough to catch him? Ooh, that's quite a nice Fissure, actually. Let's see if it's enough. Mirana coming in, dropping the damage. Cheese being eaten, gobbled up. Num num num. They can't catch him. The Shiva's slowing them all down. And there comes a Chakram. There is a regen rune. He's going to try and steal the damage. Missing the Fissure and the Timbersaw going up onto the high ground. Now
they
comes
actually
Reaper
turning this
running
at
in.
this
What
point.
is this going on right now? And now they turn the fight. Timbersaw in a lot of trouble and he falls down. Pokemaster, I'm not sure you want to stick around for this one. She leaps away, but then the blink, and now Snab is going to drop the ultimate. Reaper going down.
No.
Yeah, they do manage to bring down the Sven and everybody.
Survives.
They're all dead.
Radiant's top
That's a throne run.
Yeah.
And this is probably a 5-man buyback.
Yep. Well, yeah, the Razor did an excellent job to get away there, but then the Doom and the Razor kind of getting a bit too confident coming back in and fighting under the Lich ulti, and
Lich
Yeah.
is back home, but he's in no condition to fight this Mega Wave Creep.
no,
Come
they
on,
got to
good
rush the
boy.
throne.
tower is under attack.
No, they're
And
getting
actually
back. They're
back
getting
off.
back. They
Stay.
realise that their throne isn't going to survive this.
I think they realize that there's no way without anything that they actually win the fight there.
Yeah, but you gotta ask yourself. Maybe that was the only chance they had. You know, jump in really quick to see if you can get that wipe. But I don't know. Without an Echo Slam, it is very hard to imagine it happening. Because to be honest, that has been the cornerstone of the game. Honestly, for the side of the Radiant,
I was hoping for the Death Throne push though.
I think we all were. Tyrone, ooh, dropping really low to the creeps there. Nearly got finished off by the range creeps, but did manage to survive.
All about calculation.
Yeah, yeah.
If Lich gets 25, they might even defend their towers in mid. That's 35 armor on towers. It's actually
Ooh.
pretty good.
Is under
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty sick.
They could make it 60 or something, would still be OP.
has fallen.
But I guess the attack slow and the movement slow is also really well done there.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
hit the Doom in the fight and stuff, and his BKB won't save him.
So
So-
We Go Jim kind of just went around and collecting some shrines right now. They took bottom shrine and now they're going to take top without really any bother at all.
And Roche is up in 20? In 25, okay. I check it again, that's the question.
Yeah, it's always the unfortunate timings.
I think Razor will. Just, barely misses by 10 seconds.
Wonder if anybody else will poke their heads in as they go past.
Probably.
Razor, 2 boots meta. Pretty sick.
Yeah, he has super slow attack speed actually, never noticed.
He does rather, doesn't he?
And, okay, they check Rage, they know it's up, they take it, and then there's the last push probably.
Yep.
It's pretty funny considering that the Radiant are 8k up.
Yeah, but mega creeps. What does 8k mean versus mega creeps?
Well, 8k is 8k. That's a rapier. I think they're working for a rapier here.
Roshan has
On
fallen
whom?
to the down.
Rana.
Probably everyone on their team, so I don't see where they win this.
No, I think
Vibe
this
and
might
Lich
be.
have buyback. Mirana has buyback in 30 seconds. If she dies before that, that would be sad.
I mean, all they have to do, all gym boys have to do, we go gym, is jump in and drop the wards. Right in the sweet spot here. Now it comes down. The ward's going down. Lich ulti coming out. Doom. Pokemaster though taking down the Shaman pretty quickly, but Inferno Koi gonna take down the Mirana. No buyback on her. Snap going down as well. Gonna buy back immediately, but I'm not sure it'll be enough. Timbersaw just walking around. Doom not really being able to do anything, just looking really sad. And now he's gonna fall to Dranton. He's gonna die, and this looks like it's probably gonna be it as Pickle Rick tries to frontline, trying to bring down Dranton, but the agent is now exposed. They're trying to bring down Inferno Koi. They will do so. But the Dranton coming back, and now comes the Echo Slam, gonna bring down the Doom. The gem's on the floor, but there is a lot of damage coming onto their throne right now. The snakes are nearly out. If they can kill these creeps, this might not be the end for them. But they have to do something about them. They cast Snap.
Oh, bye,
Lich. He's got the invis. They gotta take him down. Dranton just sticking around, trying to make it happen. Shadow Shaman sneaking up that gem there. Now they're jumping forwards onto Dranton, trying to take him out, but he's just going to run away with his Shivas. All he is a distraction right now for the Mega Creeps to do the real job. They do actually take him out. I didn't quite see how that happened, but I'm imagining sick arrows.
He turned around, except this is safe.
Okay. And now they're going to hold.
They defend it, and that's 100 seconds without the Razor.
Yep.
You can still dream, just get like 50 selves from the courier.
Do you believe in miracles, Bottom?
I don't know, there's no lifesteal on Radiant, so I don't think this is possible. If they had a Vladimir's or like any lifesteal on Mirana, sure, give it a try, but without that, no way.
And you always flame me for getting Vladimir's in my pubs.
Because you build it on Bounty Hunt on every freaking game.
It's the best item, man. That sweet damage, Tyrone. Big man Tyrone, he's got the blink, he'll be fine. But
Yeah, it is for a 3k player.
Alright, none of that.
Ancient is dangerously low. I see
Yeah.
Shadow Shaman itching his trigger finger on the smoke gate here.
I want to see it. I want to see Double O Shaman.
I mean that would win him the game. Blink in the or smoke into the high ground.
Yep.
Use the ultimate, hack somebody and shackle someone else, and he wins the game with it.
Yep, Double O Shaman. That's all you need.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oh, Radiant's carrier died for some reason, probably to the creeps, if we're honest with ourselves. Can't imagine it being any other way.
At least no items on him.
Yep, small recompense.
So Mirana with the DD here is a lot of damage.
She might just run past everybody and go for the
BKB kill him.
building
Do
shit.
it. Do it.
Oh, he's trying to take out the Shaman. She knows who the threat is. It's not enough. Oh my god, surviving on 30 health. There's a dust
Get
there. Oh,
him.
she does get him. She does get him.
But she has no buyback.
What's that really worth? That was
Yes.
that was pretty pub. that was pretty pub.
No, you have to spam ping the Lich now.
Yeah.
Blame someone else. Obviously he had no ward.
Damn it, Lich. Why no wards? Why no frost armor from across the map? That'd be a pretty sick talent.
He's 25. There's an
Global frost
ancient
armor.
with 59 armor. That's a 77 reduction.
I mean, it's a tanky ancient for sure, but these are damaging heroes, and Pickle Rick just letting his damage get taken away now. Rice Chocolate Man doesn't have the damage. He might just die to the Lich Ult here. As usual, Timbersaw, every bloody fight, he gets doomed up and just can't do anything. Dranton, he's going to try and take down the Ancient Reaper using his BKB. Rice Chocolate Man, he's going to fall. Shaker's down. They're trying to take on the Pickle Rick. This time they're focusing on the fight, and they are going to bring down the Viper. There's no Mirana. That's a lot of the damage gone. Snab falling, but this time, the one time Timbersaw actually gets to do something, he's going to take down the Sven. And Reaper running around the site. Dranton, are they going to bring it down? Yes, they are. Finally. It was a hard-fought victory. Fought like hell for that one. Jeez. But we can unclench our buttocks now. And that is a win for We Go Gym.
Wow, what a game.
Yikes.
Almost an hour of up and down, especially net worth wise.
Yeah,
Just look at the graphs.
What is that? Jeez, that looks like some kind of roller coaster you'd see at a theme park. That's
You can visually see the Earthshaker holds on the net worth graph.
yeah.
How they went.
Yeah.
First one was terrible, second one was amazing, and then
But
good game overall.
yeah, definitely. Here's some. Have a quick look at the scoreboard here. Man, 22 kills on the Mirana, 23 on the Razor. What a game. Well, thank you very much for watching. My name's been Nomadcasts. You can follow me on Twitter. It'd be hugely appreciated. We're just starting out and need all the support we could get. He's been Podham.
Hi.
That's been the stream. Oh, and this has been the Blink League. So stay tuned for this one because it's really good. A nice little British tournament going on, and always good to show support for our hombres trying to do their best at the bottom in the trench, which is Britain.
Yeah, it's true league for Brits and Europeans.